Good morning, everyone. Rob Lukey, our Capital Group. We had the Case-Shiller Index out today. Remember, this is the most widely used index for watching home prices in the United States. We had a kind of good news, bad news. The good news is that we've seen a slowdown in the falling of home prices. We had in the 10 and 20 city day composites, we had 3.5% down year over year in the 10, and the 20 city day composite was down 3.8% year over year. What it's showing is it's showing that we're seeing some stabilizing occurring in the market. And what I would anticipate is that where you have this 0% increase, I would expect us to chop around this level for the next 5 years. I do think that we could see a slow move up where we're seeing, maybe a 2 or 3% increase, 4 or 5% increase over the next 2 to 5 years, and then 5 to 8 years, maybe a little bit better, and probably won't see our peak prices until 2011, 2013 timeframe. But so what? How do you play that? I think what you try to do is you put it on some long-term positions, i.e., your house, maybe a rental if you have that timeline that you're looking at, and also take advantage of some of the short-term choppiness that you're going to see in this market. There's 2 million homes in the state of some type of foreclosure, and that being said, a lot of those prices have to be reset. In other words, if I own a house at $1 million and I was unlucky enough to buy at the peak, and now I own this house at $1 million, and right now it's only worth $560,000. I think if you look at some of the homes that we bought, that you see on our positions that we've bought out of foreclosure, you'll see exactly that. We just bought a house that was sold for $900,000. We bought it for $500,000. If you're looking at this realistically, if I'm that owner and I can walk away from that house and walk away from $400,000 of debt, maybe I have a foreclosure on my record, but if I don't think the market's going to move back up, I could literally have my credit repaired, buy back into the market at a price underneath what I'm going to be able to get out of my house. In other words, I bought my house for $900,000. It's worth $5,000. I let it go back to the bank. 5 years from now, maybe it's worth $600,000. I could go now. My credit's cleared up. I can literally go back into the market and potentially buy underneath where I am now. This is why you're seeing a lot of homeowners, frankly, walk away from their properties and say, you know what, it's better that I just leave at this point. And I know from personal experience that frankly a lot of people, and I know there's tragic cases where this isn't the case, but I know in a lot of situations they're grateful to get out from underneath that debt. Frankly, they're so underwater, it's a relief. So we had a 3.5% and 3.8% down year over year. We had the best areas. Again, the best areas were Washington and Detroit, but remember, these were completely beat up. So seeing those rebound a little bit probably makes sense. We do have on the composite, we have a double bottom here. This is a technical term. We have a double bottom at the 2003 levels. I would anticipate us maybe moving back above, but still chopping around this 2003, 2004 level, at least until mid next year. But I expect a choppy market for the next two to five. But I do think, like I said, you're going to see it a choppy move up. All that being said, some of the areas where we're focused on right now, Seattle, it had as you can see, had a year-over-year decline of 6.1%. That slowed. Los Angeles had a 3.5% decline. That slowed as well. If you're smart and you're buying in the right spots, and you're able to get things underneath this, we bought prices that are still underneath these levels. So I hope everybody has a good day. Take a look at our Capital Group if you're interested in getting into some of the short-term moves in the real estate market. Have a good day.